But I ain't gonna lie, chat. They might have capped my viewers. Might have to go to Twitch. I had 20,000 viewers, chat, for like the longest time, and I've never had that many.
Adin Ross has been making waves lately, but not exactly in the way you'd expect. From switching sponsors to dealing with some major behind-the-scenes tension, it's been a roller coaster for the guy who's known for bringing crazy energy to the streaming world. So here's the deal. Adin recently dipped from Stake to team up with Rain, and that decision's come with some serious friction, especially with Kick's CEO, Eddie, who just happens to be behind Stake. This whole sponsor swap isn't just business. It's shaking up the way Adin's doing his events too. If you thought his brand risk event was going to be smooth sailing, think again. There's way more going on than just a simple fight night. In this video, we're diving deep into why Adin's latest moves are causing ripples across the streaming world. From low viewership numbers to possible sponsor beef, you don't want to miss what's really happening behind the scenes. So let's break it down. Adin Ross recently made the bold move of switching sponsors from Stake to Rain, and that decision? It's caused some major friction behind the scenes. If you didn't know, Stake is the big gambling sponsor for Kick, the streaming platform Adin's been riding with. And guess what? Eddie, the CEO of Kick, also owns Stake. So when Adin hopped to Rain, a competitor to Stake, things got a little tense. Why? Well, Kick's whole platform runs on sponsorships, and Stake has been their bread and butter. So you can imagine how Eddie might feel about Adin taking his event to a rival sponsor. It's not just a casual switch, it's a serious shakeup in the streaming world. Adin's events have always depended on big money from sponsors to make a splash, and now he's in this awkward spot where his new deal could be burning some bridges with his own platform. But was it worth it? Let's see how it plays out. Now let's talk about the brand risk event itself. Adin's press conference for the event, which was supposed to be a huge moment, didn't quite hit the mark. Normally, Adin gets massive numbers. His pressers usually pull in well over 50K viewers, but this one barely scraped 30K. That's pretty surprising considering the lineup of personalities involved. You had some major Twitch stars like DDG, XQC, and Julian Newman. Yes, the same Julian Newman who once went viral in middle school basketball. The hype should have been off the charts. But here's the catch. Adin wasn't getting his usual love from Kick.
How can I watch? It'll be here on Kick. But I ain't gonna lie, chat. They might have capped my viewers. Might have to go to Twitch. I had 20,000 viewers, chat, for like the longest time, and I've never had that many. Hey, I don't know, chat, but someone might be with it. Now they see Rainbat with it. Now I don't know, some weird. So I really might have to do Twitch, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna give them like a day to fix this. Give me their word. If not, I'm probably gonna go to Twitch and do this.
No front page exposure. And honestly, that hurt the viewership numbers. It's a classic case of where's the love? The event was supposed to be massive, yet the low numbers had people wondering if Kick had secretly pulled back on supporting Adin's events. Was it just a slow press conference, or was there more going on? You can't help but think the platform wasn't pushing the event as hard as they could have. If we see the bigger picture, Twitch versus Kick, Adin's whole event was sponsored by Rain, a competitor to Stake, which is the platform's bread and butter. Here's the problem. Twitch and Kick both thrive on sponsorship deals, and Stake has been Kick's biggest player. So, why would Kick CEO Eddie, who runs Stake, give Adin any front-page attention when his entire event is sponsored by a direct rival? That's a tough pill to swallow.
Just being honest, because they're not gonna front page me like they always do. And at the end of the day, it's like, bro, do they want to push me as the creator, or do they only want to not push me because of the casino? It's like, make up your mind. Are you Team Kick or are you Team Stake? So that's kind of what I'm looking at here. And it goes to all my other friends.
Kick's survival relies on these sponsorships, and Adin switching sides didn't sit well with Eddie. Now, we all know Kick's been more lenient with certain types of content, like gambling. But this isn't just about the content. It's about loyalty and competition. Eddie's got to think twice about promoting Adin's event when the sponsor is directly threatening his own platform's revenue. Adin's trying to make things work, but it's clear that his new sponsor puts him in an uncomfortable spot with Kick. Is this the end of their relationship, or can Adin overcome it? Despite the drama, Adin's brand risk event ended up pulling in some seriously impressive numbers, 250K viewers to be exact. Now, that's a massive achievement, especially considering the low start to the press conference. So, how did Adin manage to get those numbers? Word of mouth. People saw the hype building on Twitter, Discord, and other platforms. Fans were buzzing about the event, sharing clips and telling their friends, which brought in more and more viewers as the event went on. It wasn't just the usual crew. Adin's audience is loyal and they spread the word fast. This wasn't a bot situation, though some skeptics might argue otherwise. But looking at the event's organic growth, it's clear Adin still got the power to pull crowds. Could he have gotten even bigger numbers if Kick had given him the front page treatment? Absolutely. But even without that push, the event still shattered expectations. This tells you one thing. Adin Ross still knows how to make waves, even in a turbulent sea.
The other day, guys, SB came in this. We made Kick what it is, and so did my community. So that's it. That's it. So that's it. Twitch is ass. Well, I don't want to do it. You guys know I love Kick. I'm Team Kick, but y'all know it's wrong, bro. Y'all know it's stupid. Y'all know it's wrong. So we'll see. We'll see. I hope that they can fix it. They should be able to fix it.
One of the most exciting parts of Brand Risk was the unexpected showdown between Julian Newman and Oblivion. Now, if you know Julian, you probably remember him from his viral middle school basketball highlights. He was the underdog going into the ring, a basketball player stepping into boxing, and most people didn't expect much. But man, did he deliver. Julian dominated Oblivion in every round. It wasn't just a win, it was a statement. He wasn't just here for a paycheck. He showed up with skills, heart, and the determination to prove everyone wrong. Fans were glued to the action, and his performance became one of the most talked about moments of the event. What made it even more special was Julian's journey. His highs and lows, from being a viral sensation to struggling with personal issues, all led to this unexpected redemption story. Seeing him rise above the odds was a major highlight, and it's no wonder he became one of the most memorable figures of the event. But as much as the event was a success, there's one thing that keeps coming up with Adin Ross: consistency. Adin's been through this cycle before. He starts strong, gets his audience excited, and then disappears. Whether it's personal issues, distractions, or just a lack of motivation, Adin's history of vanishing for weeks has left fans frustrated. He'll pop up, make some noise, then go quiet again. This unpredictability makes it hard for his audience to fully trust in his consistency. When Adin's on, he's unstoppable. He can pull in huge numbers, create viral moments, and keep people hooked. But when he's off, he leaves his fans hanging, wondering when he'll return.
Twitch or Kick? What do y'all, bro, to be fair, I feel like for Kick, it's better. Kick is better. I think Kick is better. I think that, guys, Twitch isn't even an option. I just want to obviously make sure that, you know, I don't know. So I just want the same treatment. I want the same treatment. You know what I mean? Because that's what I was promised, chat. So that's really what it is. But I know you guys love Kick, so we'll try to power through it. I do too.
It's a love-hate relationship with his viewers. They love the content, but they hate the uncertainty. And as much as Adin's team handles the logistics, it's ultimately up to him to stay engaged and deliver consistently. If he can break free from this cycle, there's no telling how big his impact could really be. So what's next for Adin Ross? Can he break the cycle of inconsistency and keep the momentum going? The potential is there. 250K viewers in the middle of some serious sponsor drama proves that Adin still has the ability to capture attention and draw in a crowd. But here's the catch: he has to keep it up. He's shown he can throw a huge event, but will he stay committed? Or will we see the same old pattern of disappearing for weeks? If Adin can manage to stay consistent, especially with his new partnership with Rain, he could really take things to the next level. But there's a lot of tension still brewing between him, Kick, and his sponsors.
But yeah, I'm very big in conspiracies. You call me crazy, but I don't care. But yeah, we gotta figure this out. Do both, multi-stream. Yeah, but if I multi-stream, there's certain things that I'm not gonna get, and I don't want to f with that. It's like once I do that, it's done, if that makes sense. That's what I was told. So I wanna make sure that everything is mucho gusto. Or muy bien, my fault. I never seen the views at 20K. The lowest I saw was, so chat, the viewers weren't at 20?
I got 37.
37? Figure it out, bro. We'll figure it out.
How long will Kick tolerate the shift in loyalty, and how will Rain's involvement play into his future events? Adin's got the vision, but now he needs to prove he can keep the execution on point. The stakes are high, and it's clear that his next moves will be critical in deciding if he stays at the top or fades back into inconsistency. In the end, Adin Ross is at a crossroads. His Brand Risk event showed that he still has the star power to pull in massive numbers, even without all the support he's used to. The 250K viewers? That's a huge achievement, especially considering the sponsor drama and platform tension. But Adin's unpredictability is the one thing that could hold him back. He's got the platform, the vision, and the fan base. But can he keep the consistency that'll push him past his rivals? The question isn't whether he can throw a great event, it's whether he can keep doing it without hitting those frustrating dry spells. If Adin can find that balance, he could solidify his place at the top of the streaming world. But if he continues to disappear just when he's getting good, it'll be hard to keep his momentum. The future is uncertain, but if there's one thing Adin's proven, it's that in the world of streaming, anything can happen. So where does Adin Ross go from here? It's clear that he's still a major player in the streaming world. He's got the numbers, the influence, and the vision. But the road ahead is anything but certain. With his sponsor drama, kick tensions, and the cycle of inconsistency, Adin has some tough decisions to make. Can he maintain his momentum, or will he fall back into the same old pattern? His fans are waiting, and the world is watching. Whatever happens, one thing's for sure, Adin Ross isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Whether he thrives or stumbles, he'll always have a way of staying in the spotlight. What do you think? Will Adin keep rising, or is his cycle of unpredictability too much to overcome? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates. See you in the next one.